Hi, in this video today I will be showing you guys how to make a snuffle mat. The first thing that you will need is fleece fabric. I would say 3.5 to 4.5 yards of fabric will be enough. Second, you need a rubber anti-fatigue mat. These can be found at Home Depot for about $25. Next, you will need some fabric scissors, a measuring tape, and I would suggest a pair of heavy-duty scissors such as kitchen scissors. Find a nice open area such as your living room floor or your table to work on. Then grab your rubber mat. It will be connected to 8 other mats, but you will only need one. So using your kitchen scissors, cut out one square of the mat. After you cut it out, it should look something like this. Next, get out your fleece. The fleece that I am using is a pre-bundled package from Walmart. This contains 1.5 yards of fabric. I would recommend getting 2 or 3 of these in whatever color you like. A tip that I would like to add is that if you are using fabric that is stretchy, I would cut your fabric in 11 by 3 strips. If it isn't stretchy, I would cut longer, thinner strips, about 13 by 2 strips. Now cut your fabric. For this, you will need your fabric scissors and your measuring tape. You will be cutting up and sideways for your best results. Using your measuring tape, measure 11 inches into the fabric and mark that 11 inches with your scissors by cutting the side of the fabric. Then, after moving your measuring tape away, cut sideways towards the other end of the fabric from where you cut your mark. It should look something like this. Then cut 3-inch strips into your fabric like so. Remember, this doesn't have to be perfect. The dogs won't mind if your cuts aren't exact. Continue making strips until your fabric is either gone or you feel you have enough strips for your snuffle mat. Keep in mind, you will need a lot. Now grab your rubber mat and your strips. Turn your mat to the bottom side up. The bottom has little textured dots in case you are not sure which side is the bottom. Using one strip of fabric at a time, push the fabric into the first and second holes on the corner, tying a double knot on the other side to secure it. Continue doing this from left to right on the mat, never putting 2 pieces of fabric on the same hole. When you're done, the back of your snuffle mat should look something like this, and the front of your mat should look something like this. If it's messy, you did it right. Here's where it gets tricky. Turning your mat sideways, you now need to go back and tie pieces diagonally to fill the gaps. The second diagonal piece should cross over the first, making an X. Make sure when tying not to tie any of the pieces we just put under this new layer. Do this from left to right, covering the entire mat. When you are done, the back should look something like this, and your front should look something like this. If it's messy, that means you did it right. Now your snuffle mat is ready to be played with by your dog or be donated to your local animal shelter. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.